In today's video, we're going to be answering the question that absolutely no one asked. What's it like to own a high mileage Nissan Versa? Finding the time to film this video has been a bit difficult. Now for those of you who don't know, this is my mother's car, and this is her daily driver. She commutes 180 miles to and from work each day. And that puts a lot of stress on this little car. It's finally warm enough and she doesn't have work today, so I figured I'd give a nice little update on this Versa 110,000 miles in. Now, one of the biggest complaints about the Nissan Versa has been reliability, and while this engine's very dirty, it hasn't given us any problems. And the transmission, which is one of the biggest complaints with all Nissan cars recently, has been perfectly fine. You just have to change the fluid every 25,000 miles. We changed the trans fluid at 104,000 miles after it started to slip a little bit, but that took care of that problem and it's been running fine ever since. So I think the big problem with reliability on these cars is the kind of people that buy these cars don't really take care of them. As you can see, this car has some battle scars from commuting on the interstate 5 days a week. So our only real complaint about the build quality on this car would be this little trim piece right here that runs along the bottom of the window, which is pulling away because the clip is broken off. But other than that, this car is built pretty well for the price. It's perfect height for tailgating. So overall, we've been pretty happy with this car. It's been a good, reliable commuter, and I still stand by the fact that I think this is one of the best cars at its price point. Now, I still think that if you load this up to, say, the SL trim level on the Versa Note, which is about 18 grand, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense because this car doesn't come with enough standard features to compete with stuff like the Honda Fit and the Ford Fiesta at that price. But the SV trim level for $14,000 and some change is a pretty good deal. And for that price, you get a solid, reliable, comfy commuter car. So overall, we've been very happy with this Versa. And I hope this video helps some people decide on whether or not they want to buy one of these cars. Because if you do the maintenance with these cars, all the reliability problems that people complain about go away. Just change the transmission fluid every 25,000 miles and you'll be fine. So I think if you're looking for a cheap, reliable A to B commuter car, or even a tiny family car, because this is quite spacious, the Nissan Versa Note's a pretty good place to start, and you won't be disappointed with the SV trim level of this car. All right, take care.